Week 2 are in the results, fantasy football, and womp womp. That little violin, my son, the Berserkers, takes me down, whoops me, 30-point differential pretty much. Um, the devastating thing for me here was, let's go back to week 2. Joe Burrow got hurt. And so, he was projected to get, I don't know, like 60 points or something like that, but he gets hurt, so he only gets me 20. This is the point per completion league. So yeah, that was a tough one. Tough one here when I saw on the bottom line watching football that Jake Browning was um the quarterback throwing interceptions and touchdowns. I hoped it was just going to be a minor injury, but no, Joe Burrow's going to be out pretty much the entire rest of the regular season from what we're hearing. I think they said 3 months for this turf toe injury. But we'll just scroll through real quick. Jalen Hurts didn't go off. He was projected to get 54, but he had a really mild game, a rushing touchdown, but only 101 yards passing, which is really pedestrian. That Chiefs-Eagles battle. CeeDee Lamb had a really good game, 25 points. I think he's my top scorer overall. DJ Moore, didn't do great. Ashton Genty, 10 points less than what he's projected. The Chargers held him in business. My second rookie running back, Henderson, this might be my downfall, is drafting so many rookies. Ramondre Stevenson ended up getting the majority of those carries and receptions too. So I need to figure out what to do there. McBride did decent. Jacoby Myers, he had a pretty good game too. He was the number one receiver for the Raiders in that game, but everyone else pretty weak. My kicker and my defense, the Rams, were the best ones there. So we'll just show what I left on the bench. So Caleb, 53 points. I would have won if I'd have played Caleb Williams, but why would I do that over Joe Burrow? So I need to figure out what I'm going to do Joe Burrow wise. The Bears are playing the Dallas Cowboys next week, so I might go Caleb Williams just because that Dallas defense is putrid. Russell Wilson just put up 400 and some yards, which is, crazy. But looking on the waiver wire here, let's just look at transaction trends and see what quarterbacks are there. So Justin Fields gets the concussion, but you have Michael Penix. He didn't do anything special. Should I go the Bengals backup quarterback? No, I don't think I'm going to do that. You got Rodgers. Wilson's not going to throw 430 yards or whatever he did again. Trevor Lawrence is decent, but he's playing the Houston Texans next week. I think that defense is too tough of a matchup. You got Sam Darnold there, Matthew Stafford. Mac Jones, I could roll that one. He just threw 3 touchdowns with the 49ers and backing up Brock Purdy. So just a fill in there. At this point, I'm going to ride Caleb Williams, at least against Dallas. So we'll look at the week 3 matchup. I also picked up Daniel Jones. So he's doing some really good stuff with the Colts so far, which is a little surprising because he flamed out with the New York Football Giants. But I remember he had a couple years where I had my eye on him, especially in this league where it's point per completion. So we'll see. He's playing the Titans next week, but that matchup with Caleb Williams is so much better. So I'm going to roll that one. And one other change, I'm going to move DeAndre Swift into my running back number 2 with Genty. Hopefully I'll get some production out of those guys. Genty really did hardly anything. And then this last spot down here is the one I need to figure out with my flex with TreVeyon Henderson. Is he going to start getting more touches? I was pretty happy with what he got in week 1. I think he scored 15 points in this league because of receptions, but Stevenson, stole the day. And then I have, Shakir. The Buffalo Bills offense really did nothing other than James Cook in that running game. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not panicking yet, but definitely more nervous than I was last week. I am squarely in last place. And if you just look like the total points that I have scored, this guy's like 43 points ahead of me. And look at 472 versus 299. So my team is definitely not producing. Burrow, 2 weeks, even with the injury, the first week he didn't do a whole much. As of right now, I'm projected to score more points. Fingers crossed. War Pigs, probably my favorite Black Sabbath song, gets us on the books with the win this week, and we can start honoring Ozzy Osbourne in the way that we should. All right, y'all. Good luck in your fantasy matchups this week. Scour that waiver wire if you're facing these injuries, but y'all take care now.